What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We have a rematch of the 2011 World Series as the Rangers are coming to town. And both teams are over 500. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. We're on quite the tear lately. Top of the first, though, it's a scoreless ball game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out, and Corey Seager is at the plate for the Rangers here. He's got an 8-game hitting streak going on, hitting .262 on the season, and Mitch Keller has got a 1-2 pitch he's going to be delivering to him here. We could really use a double play. Let's see what we get. And yep, perfect on the showtime. We go into second base with it, going to first, going to... What? Oh, dude! Normally you do the showtime, it does the throw for you, and they hit me with an error. Oh, dude, that is weak. Bottom of the first. It is now a 2-0 lead for Texas. Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Rangers here. He throws a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the sinker, 90 on the cutter as well. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss at the knuckle curve just above the knees on the outside third. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch of the at-bat. And out in... Well, I thought I was out in front. No, a good swing timing on the slider on the inner third. And it's fouled away for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Flaherty. Inside with the sinker. 1-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Keep it in the zone. I can swing and a miss like a boss here. 1-2 pitch, outside with the slider. It's a 2-2 count now. Guess that old .314 batting average is paying off a little bit here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Inside with the sinker. No, sir, we are not expanding the zone at all in this at-bat so far. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way. And we foul off a four-seamer at the top of the zone, just trying to protect the plate. That one was a little too close for comfort. Still a full count. 7th pitch of the at-bat from Flaherty. And it's first base for free as that knuckle curve was in on my belt buckle. That's the easiest. Well, for me, it's the hardest part of the Ginger special out of the way. Bottom of the third. Still a 2-0 ball game. 2 outs and a runner on second for me as I'm standing in with no official at-bat as I drew that walk in my first plate appearance. And we're going to go for that double or better here. Flaherty, of course, is still on the mound for the Rangers. And first pitch of this at-bat from him. Right down the middle, and we send it out to right field. It gets down for a base hit. No double, but it will score the runner from second as the throw in is up the first base line. And it's now a 2-1 ball game with that RBI single. We'll take that. We come back, bottom of the sixth. It's a 5-1 lead for Texas. 1 out, nobody on. Jack Flaherty still on the mound for the Rangers. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, got me. Well, should have been looking at a four-seamer above the zone. Instead, it's a swing and a miss. And, yeah, not a great start to this plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Flaherty. And it's a swing and a miss on another one outside of the zone. Four-seamer inside. Had me way behind, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here. Next pitch is a four-seamer below the knees. I finally take one outside of the zone in this at-bat. 1-2 the count for me now. Pitch number 4. Low and away with a knuckle curve. It's a 2-2 count. Alrighty. Somehow I've worked it back to even, but then again, I haven't been swinging at ones outside of the zone after the first 2. Slider on the outer third there, got a piece of that and fouled it off. That'll keep the at-bat alive and the count at 2-2. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat from Flaherty. Got me with a four-seamer inside. 1 pitch in the zone in the entire at-bat, and I still managed to strike out. That's the second part of the Ginger special. We come back top of the 8th, still a 5-1 ball game. Brendan Donovan at the dish for the Rangers. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles so far, hitting .288 on the season. Nobody out, nobody on for him, and he's got an 0-2 count with Drew Hackenberg on the mound. Let's see what the 2-strike pitch gets us here. Routine ground ball. This time I'm going to throw to first. Sorry, Donnie. That's a first out here in the top of the 8th. And bottom of the 8th, we come back. It's a 6-2 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on second, 2 away. This is a time to come through with another base hit. Kumar Rocker is now on the mound for the Rangers, and I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on second. We're going to try to drive in the run here. Rocker does throw a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer and 94 on his two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Good pitch. Four-seamer on the outside corner just above the knees. 0-1 the count. I am currently hitting .313 on the season with runners in scoring position. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Rocker gets us here. Oh, a smoked slider. Foul down the left field line. 0-2 the count. Man, that was probably the best pitch to hit in this at-bat. A 2-strike pitch. Inside with a changeup. That's an easy take. 1-2 the count in front of 36,812 paid attendance of today's game. The 1-2 pitch now from Rocker. Lofted into right center field. Right fielder's got all kinds of time to get to that, and that is a lazy fly out to retire the side in the bottom of the 8th. No ginger special for me unless the team pulls something up interesting here in the 9th. And the Cardinals can't pull out the win here as the Rangers win 6-2. And Mitch Keller suffers his third loss on the season. Flaherty gets his second win. So, yeah, 1 for 3 day at the plate for me. That's tolerable. We're going to move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right. Bottom of the first, it's a 2-0 lead for Texas again. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm standing in hitting .315 on the season against Chase Hampton. Hampton throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Runners in motion, four-seamer on the outer third. I got a piece of and fouled away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, fishing for the slider off the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Of course, if you saw the graphic there, I'm still sitting at 297 career home runs. Next pitch is another slider way outside. And that makes for a 1-2 count after not swinging at that one. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Ooh, four-seamer on the inside corner at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away to keep the at-bat alive. Still a 1-2 count for me. And this is the 5th pitch of the plate appearance. Outside with a four-seamer evens up the count at 2-2. That's all right by me, I suppose. Next pitch from Hampton. Oh, why did I swing at that? Four-seamer high. Got a piece, fouled it away. 2-2 the count. Still, pitch number 7. Inside. Makes the count full with that four-seamer not getting the call. Payoff pitch on the way now from Hampton. It's the 8th of the at-bat. And he got me to swing at one in the dirt. Oh, that hurts. Could have been first base for free, but no. Getting too aggressive at the dish here. Bottom of the 4th, it's a 4-0 lead for Texas. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Chase Hampton still toeing the rubber for the Rangers. Not a shocker. First pitch from him. Inside with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Of course, I am still the reigning 5-time MVP here. 1-0 pitch is fouled down the right field line, and it gets down in foul ground with no play made. 1-1 the count for me. Third pitch of the at-bat from Hampton. Liner right along the ground, right to the first baseman. 3 unassisted makes for yet another non-on-base at-bat. Top of the 5th, we come back. Spencer Torkelson at the dish for the Rangers, who are still leading 4-0. 1 out, nobody on for him, and he's standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 6 on the series so far. That's kind of surprising. He's in the cleanup spot for Texas. 0-1 pitch to him is going to be a ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up and throw across the first. He's still rocking an 0 for on the day and the series, so I guess I'm doing a little better than him. Not by a lot, though. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on second, 2 away. Chase Hampton still on the mound. 69th pitch of his outing is just off the outside corner. 1-0 the count for me to start this plate appearance. Second pitch now from Hampton. Come on, big fella. Get me one in the zone that I can get a hold of. There it was. Four-seamer in the zone on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away as I was a little tardy on the swing. 1-1 the count. Next pitch I send along the ground into center field. That will score the runner from second. It is now a 4-1 ball game. So the Cardinals are not going to get shut out in this one. So I've driven in the first run for the team in both games so far. That's intriguing. Bottom of the 8th, we come back. It's a 4-4 ball game. We got ourselves a game here. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Joey Chu on the mound for the Rangers. He throws a 94-mile-an-hour two-seamer. 93 on the splitter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Got me to foul away a sweeping curve that was below the knees. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty for me. Nobody's out. Let's see what I can do with the second pitch from Chu. There's a liner into left. Left fielder only has to backtrack a few steps to get to that one. So it's a long and loud fly out for out number 1 in the home half of the 8th. Bottom of the 10th, we come back, still tied at 4. I'm 1 for 4 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series. And I got a runner on second and 1 away. Let's see what I can do to walk this one off. Of course, that's the dynamic challenge. Drive in the winning run. I'm going to get walked. Yep, intentional walk from the Rangers. I can always tell, because every time I come up to the plate and I can't do my little practice swing thing, I'm getting the intentional walk. Redbirds still walk it off here in extras. We'll take that. Let's see, how many innings did it go? Just the 10th there. We scored 1 to win, and that's all it takes in extra innings. We're going to move on to the third and final game of this series and see who can win the rubber match here. Okie dokie, here we go. Bottom of the first, Rangers up 2-0 again. Yuri Perez is the man on the mound for the Rangers in this one. He hits 100 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 89 on his slider as well. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Up and in a little bit with a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 1-0 the count for me now. There's 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see what I can do with the second pitch now from Perez. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer just above the zone on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. No chance of me even catching up to that one. 1-1 pitch. Right down Broadway. 97-mile-an-hour heater popped up into foul ground down the first base line. First baseman makes the play. And the first inning is now completed in St. Louis. Rangers are ahead in this one so far with a score of 2-0. All right, we got a little bit of rain falling now in the bottom of the fourth. Rangers are up 4-0. Yuri Perez is still on the mound. I got a runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in for the second time today. First pitch. Oh, wow. 12-6 curve. Got me. I was completely fooled by that one. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Perez. Come on, big fella. Let me put one in play. Four-seamer just below the knees on the outer third. Makes for a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now. Wow, way outside with the 12-6 curve there. 2-1 the count. Should be 3-0, but I had to swing at that curveball that totally fooled me in pitch number 1. Next pitch is a four-seamer sent out to deep right field. Right fielder going back. He tries to make a diving play. He's not going to come up with it. It rolls all the way to the wall. I will stay at second. And the other runner is there at third, so we have runners on second and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll take that. And bottom of the fifth, it's a 4-3 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. 2 outs, nobody on. Yuri Perez still towing the rubber for Texas. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, got me with the slider on the outside corner. I was out in front of that by quite a bit. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Four-seamer that I was tardy on, just off the outside corner. 0-2 the count, as he is just tearing me up with the outside pitches now. 2 strike pitches in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. 2-3 put out will be completed. So that is a strikeout for me. Not the most ideal situation there, but what can you do? Bottom of the 8th, we come back. It's a 4-3 ball game still. Texas in the lead. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series. Reggie Murphy now on the mound for the Rangers, and I got runners on first and second with nobody out, so I get a dynamic challenge for it. We don't do contact or power swing, so it's only swing at pitches in the zone and drive in the run. Reggie Murphy does throw 95 or 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Drilled out to right center field. Right fielder going out to make the play. He'll come down with it near the warning track. Runner from second will advance to third, so we have runners on the corners now with one away. At least it was a productive out, but not the most productive at-bat I could have had. Base hit would have done wonders. Cardinals end up walking it off again in game number 3, so just like the 2011 World Series. The Redbirds win this series 2-1. I went 1 for 4 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series. So, yeah, not a bad outcome at all with Texas coming to town. So that's the end of this series. It's also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.